The op is literally the easiest thing in Counter-Strike, and it's not even close. No. Like, if you need to practice opping, it's like, what is there to practice? You literally just see a guy, you press right click, you press left click, and then he's gone.
Starting the week of October 13th, we're going to be giving away $250 every week for the next 12 weeks. So make sure you're paying attention during episodes of React if you want a chance to earn some money. We're going to be announcing the winners the following week on TTK.
Bro, if you op in Deathmatch, you are a cringe lord.
Why?
The whole point of an op is to be a point and click deletion tool. It's a button. It's like going into like, it's like Control A and then Control Delete. You literally just like highlight a thing and then it's gone. It's not a thing that like mechanically you need to like warm up on or practice or hone the way you do rifling, deagling, even scouting, like literally anything. If you are that guy and sits in Palace in Deathmatch with a fucking op, honestly, brother, maybe try TFT. Try Wild Rift or League of Legends.
Hold on.
Maybe.
But then, what if you miss? What if you are a Nico in a major final who happens to be an opper in this case?
But would Nico have missed that shot if he had a op? Is what I'm saying. The deagle requires finesse. It requires like perfection.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why he missed, because he was 1 millimeter to the left. If he opt, he would have just popped up there. He would have just pressed right click, pressed left click, and then boom.
But you're forgetting it's Nico. You know, even we're talking about it now when you're talking about Shiro, right? We were talking about Donk not too long ago, and you're like, brother, like if I see Shiro holding an angle and he hits his shot, I'm like, oh my god,
I know
he hit a shot.
I have anxiety,
hit a shot, guys.
And I'm not Shiro. I mean like oppers in general in CS2. I have anxiety when I see professional oppers in CS2 holding angles the way that they would in Go. I genuinely get anxiety. I'm like, this guy's about to get running fucked by a Galil, absolutely destroyed by a Galil, and like.
Do you know how many times I saw this during the Valorant final? Like, I saw so many people just like holding angles. Someone just hard swings.
Yeah.
Boom, straight in the head. I was like, all right.
CS2 feels like Valorant now. That's why opping in CS2 is so brutal. I was playing a pug like on the weekend, and I literally was like, I play outside on Nuke. So I was playing outside, and I bought an op like 2 rounds in a row. And like, I got running headshotted on off angles. Like, I wasn't just sitting garage, like on off angles. And finally, on the 3rd round, I was like, F this. I'm buying an A4, I'm throwing glaive smoke, I'm running up on red, I'm mauling, I'm nading, and I got 3 just being a monkey, just running at them, because I was like, F this, I'm not opping out, it's a waste. Like, I'm just gonna literally run up and running headshot them and just be an idiot. And honestly, bro, op, you know what, I take it back. Op in Deathmatch if you want in CS2. It's so bad.
It's either my best times, usually on a Saturday night, got a couple drinks in me.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time. I go into either 1, CS Source, or 2, CS2 Mirage, just DMing. Just grab the green cannon, bro.
That's so toxic.
That's the
grossest thing you've ever said.
Bro, because like I don't need to have fine aim. I just don't need to like sweat over how good my AK is that day, die a gajillion times. You just like throw down a couple shots down mid.
You are actually the problem.
If anyone is going to be a sweat lord and like actually warm up on the op and DM, I'm like, there's better things you do. You could literally do like aim labs or whatever. But if I'm here just for like a good time, I don't give a about your time. I care about my time.
So, dude. The only other time it's acceptable, and I'm really stretching here, but the only other time it's acceptable to op in Deathmatch is if you have a match. You're literally like on stage, right, at frag, or you're like about to play your advanced match, and you're like, I have to warm up. Like, I'm jumping into a server because like we're live in 7 minutes, and I'm the opper for my team, and I want to just like get a couple of op shots just to like, you know, the desk height, the fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that is like the only time where it's like, all right, fine, sure. No, but any other time, cringe.
The actual warm up is you play Crunker.
I mean, to op, yeah.
It is
That's
in
like
the game. You know?
basically opping. I quote it all the time, bro, but this was the Smooya interview from like 2018 or 19 that we did or something when he was like, the op is literally the easiest thing in Counter-Strike, and it's not even close. Like, if you need to practice opping, it's like, what is there to practice? You literally just see a guy, you press right click, you press left click, and then he's gone.
The problem is that I think that riflers have gotten so strong that I think the meta of players who are just good at op has actually gone down.
I think the op is shittier, and I do think that we're seeing it. It's not as strong as it was in Go. There's no question. That's like a fact.
Dude, like the best player in the world right now is a rifler.
Yes.
Multiple top
and the
players
second
in the world
or arguably other best player in the world, like even if you rank Zai, whatever, right? Wherever you fall, is one of the best riflers alive. We don't, it's not that thing where we saw in Go where like if you were not an opper, there was no way to crack the HLTV top 3, right? Or you had to be Nico. There was no other way to do it.
I'd love to look that up.
Even if you were Nico, you were fucking grazing the top 3, right?
Yeah.
You could maybe just make number 3. Like, I think that this new update, have you tried the new site yet?
So I haven't gotten to try it yet. I think the purpose of it was, like you mentioned, just to help introduce players. Because, you know, if you get an AK, you can set your reticle so that it resets when you have full accuracy again.
Some pro players use it.
Yes,
like,
and it is legitimately like
Simple
a
has used it for, at least used to use it for a while. I don't think he uses the movement one, but I think he used to use or maybe still uses the recoil one. The one of when you find out when it becomes fully accurate after tapping.
It is a good tool to have, especially when you're like getting into strafing. You could see, okay, I'm fully accurate here. But there was no solution for the op yet, and there has been many clips that have come out of like, you know, pros whiffing shots that they probably shouldn't have whiffed. But as far as players hitting shots, yeah, we've seen some reg just doesn't work. However, you might be able to notice and be able to get a more keen eye on when it might actually be whiffing if you're getting more shots in, like in DM.
No f***ing dude.
You know?
Okay, whatever the fuck. I don't know, man. This is not even a conversation. If you have to op in deathmatch, this is like opping on the...
Because where else are you actually going to warm up?
Bots, man. Just go and aim bots.
A bot isn't going to one-tap you around the corner or wide swing you.
Brother, if you have an op and you don't have... Oh, my God. You know what, man? I'm upset that we're even having this conversation. I'm upset that we have this conversation. It's like in retakes.
Dude,
it's like in retakes. If
does
you
op and retake work?
No.
Because I think that's more important than having it in DM.
I don't disagree. If you op... Here's my thing. If you op on T-side retakes, because remember, you're defending on T-side, right? It's retake. So the bomb is planted. You are T-side. You buy an op in retakes. That is fucking biblical levels of cringe. That's so fucking cringe.
Is that not situational?
No. If you sit on bench with an op in retakes, on Mirage, you sit on bench with an op, that is so cringe.
How else do you prep for
sitting on bench with an op and
for a bench
pugs?
Retake, right? Where you need to actually wide swing a bench, or God forbid, use your smoker utility to actually deal with an op in a retake.
You don't practice
op
against
is
that,
going
bro.
to be
Don't give me
on
that.
state.
Don't give me that. It's always what people say. They're like, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be simulating.
That's the
real
point. That's the
circumstances."
point of retakes.
The point of retakes is not to simulate real circumstances. The point of retakes is to, just like with deathmatch, the point is to approximate a pug environment and warm up. But the number of times, man, when they spawn a guy on triple with an op, or they spawn a guy bench with an op, and you literally are just like 3 shots in 6 seconds, it's over, and you're like, who benefited? What human in the server benefited from this experience?
Can you not buy flashes?
No! I can't buy a flash as a CT, and sometimes I spawn and it gives me an HE. And that guy on triple has an op, a molly, and a smoke. And I'm like, brother, you know what I'm gonna do? This is really toxic. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save in retakes. You wanna sit on triple with a
I've actually done that before.
I'm gonna save.
I've actually rage quit out of a retake before with just...
I'm going deagle only in retakes, and you motherfucker...
chill, Mark.
has...
not gonna do it.
I'm saving. You're gonna waste my time, I'm gonna waste yours, brother.